Hello, everyone. I would like to see how I could show this live. Oh, shit. On my Facebook. Hey, everyone. So, welcome to Treasure Box Diaries. My name is Kamisha, aka Treasure, because I'll be dropping some jewels on this here pay or channel, I should say. Um, this is my first time doing a diary, a live diary. So, this diary today, this journal entry, if you will, is going to be about a spiritual haul that I have. Um, I've actually got a couple of things lately as I have just developed into this wonderful um, self care, ritualistic transformation I've been going into with my spirituality. I don't subscribe to any more traditional religions. I think that religion has its benefits, but it also has um, created kind of a barrier for me. And in order for me to expand and really connect with the creator and the universe, the religion kind of restricts me from doing that. And so this channel is honestly created for Christian women, specifically, who um, are trying to figure out about different things. You might be scared of everything because you've been told that it is the devil and it's demonic or whatever. But this channel is really here to just kind of show you my transition into a more spiritual practice, rather organized religion, um, and how I kind of got to this point. And I'll be educating on a few things that people may or may not know about throughout the course of these diaries. Each item that I'm going to show tonight, there will probably be a time where I do something individual with each item just to show you how I use that in my self work practices. These practices that I do are really to kind of connect me individually with the creator, with the universe, with nature, in order to just kind of really take in where I am, what my goal is, what type of energy force I want to bring into this world. Um, and that's really what it's about. I don't want to overcomplicate it. It's really simple. I may be overcomplicating it as I'm explaining it, but let me get into it, because this is a haul and it's probably going to be long anyway. And I've taken 3 minutes already, and you're like, "What the hell did you just post up there?" So that was just some background info. I'll get more into that as I go in. So. One of the first things that you might have noticed was some moonology oracle cards, and I got these. Oh, sorry, they're by Yasmin Boland, and I got these at at Barnes and Noble. And I don't remember exactly how much they were, but I think they were. It might say it on here. Oh, they were $20, so they're 19.99. And someone told me that you're supposed to be gifted oracle or tarot cards or whatever. And that may or may not be true depending on what you believe in your practice. Obviously, for me, I'm a person that unless I know about it firsthand, I don't really subscribe to it. So, part of me getting the cards, my first set of cards that I purchased for myself, was to kind of understand it more firsthand and to see what I felt with them. Because I do believe in intuitive spiritual practice, doing what feels right and what feels good to you. Some things you may hear, you may not agree with, and that may not sit right in your spirit. And I don't suggest that you do those things. But the things that speak to you on a spiritual or cellular level, shout out to Amma. If the things that speak to you, those would be the things you do. So these are cards. I love these cards. I just purchased them very recently, a couple of days ago, so I've already opened them. But I in my practice, because I am a woman, a female, I do like to synchronize my practice with the moon. And so when I say practice, that's just like how you go to church, or how you practice your religious rituals or customs. That's the same thing that I do with my inner work and just connecting with the universe. And so I love the moon, because I believe that it's a very accurate way of telling time and being in sync with the universe. It's a very simple and basic way to learn, also. And so I got these cards because I had gotten into tarot. Um, but tarot is a lot. There's a lot of cards, a lot of suits, a lot of components. And I wanted to get better with knowing the moon phases and stuff like that. So I got these. And I'll be working with these. So I will do a video, definitely working with these. Probably once I get a little bit more familiar with them. So maybe I can do some free readings or something based on my subscribers. We'll see. Um, okay, so the next thing I have from my spiritual haul is something that you guys probably was curious about. It is some sage. Oh my gosh. So smell it, you guys. So this sage, I'm not exactly, honestly, you guys, I don't remember what sage the guy told me it was. I really don't. I know there's some white sage in the middle of that, but I don't know what these beautiful, but it smells delicious. So um I am going to actually use this particular one because I think it's just so grand when I am, trying to channel some of my ancestors' energy or get some wisdom and guidance from some of my ancestors that have crossed over to the other side. So I'm going to use that specifically for them. So I intend on doing some kind of blessing and ritual or something with this prior to doing that, so that my ancestors know that when I burn this, I'm burning it in memory of them, and that they kind of join me or give me whatever insight that I'm looking for. So I'll be using that for that one. Um, so that's a big one. So hopefully I'll have it over some time. Another thing that I got, now I have two packages, and I know you guys are dying to see the packages. I'm trying to get to them. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Um, Another item that I have is the Synergy Zodiac Collection. So Synergy is a candle line that infuses gemstones into the actual candle. So not only do you get a very fragrant candle that smells delicious, you get, and I say delicious, it doesn't like smell like food, but when something smells really, really good to me, it usually is food. So duh. I'm gonna say delicious. But anyways, it smells really good. And I want you to see the inside. Look at that. So you can see that. Ooh. So that is the Synergy candle. And this is from the Zodiac Collection of Libra. She makes her standard, she has a signature line that is the chakra scale. So you can get the whole entire set or each chakra you want to work on at the time. I absolutely love it. Her tagline is center your energy with Synergy. So I definitely think you guys should check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, all that good jazz. Okay. And and it's Black owned. Shout out. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, and the sage I purchased from a street vendor in Lamert Park. If you're not sure what Lamert Park is, take yourself on over to Airbnb and look for Airbnb experiences in Lamert Park Village. And I host the experience out there. And they have street vendors. It's actually a free thing. You can go all the time if you want. But if you want to learn the lay of the land and a little bit of history, um, come join me. But my Airbnb experience, it kind of gives you a little bit of the vibe if you want to just quick tour of what it's like down there. So I got that from a street vendor out there. Now, for the two things that I have here. So one of the things, let me open that one first because you guys are gonna love this and I'm gonna really love this. Okay, so this is a chakra because I did speak about the Synergy Zodiac collection. So if you are into yoga or um, if you know anything about the chakra scale, you know that it is kind of to help balance. Oh my goodness, this looks so great. um, balance out your aura, your energy. And so there is a wonderful, oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I am flipping out. My heart is beating fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there is a I'm literally losing train of thought. Boris, this is tight. Oh my god. And I have not uncovered it yet. Um okay, there is a company called Gaia's Gift Shop, and I'll try to link all the information for all of these things that I'm showing in this description. But there is a what do you call it? There is a group on Facebook that I'm a part of, and it's a gift shop that makes these custom items. And this is a custom board that has the African chakra. Oh my goodness, look at her. If this ain't me, y'all, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see how he put the mole up there too? Bam. Mm-hmm. That's my twin. That is my twin. Now these likes do gotta drop a little bit now, but then I'm gonna have that whole little yes. Get it, get it. I am in love. Oh my gosh. So this wood I did order. So I ordered this from Gaia's Gift Shops. The wood was a upcharge because this is paddock. I can't pronounce it right. I'll have to put it. But this wood spiritually is supposed to be a very spiritually charged wood. So obviously when I'm using this to do to probably do yoga and meditation is what I intend on using this mostly for. But when I'm doing that to do some kind of self-centering, balancing, obviously I want this to be uh, charged. And with all my products that I get for my spiritual work, I I get them from various places all over the world, and I do believe that all of the vendors that I work with have the energy that I would like my products to be created with. However, just as a protection for myself, and I suggest everyone do the same, I always spiritually bless my items before I use them. These are the crystals that I would place inside of each chakra. And so they are all there. Um, so I would actually just set them on the little grooves that they have. Um, oh, and it is really shaped like a heart. This is so perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay. So um I am so excited to use this. I'm like ready to get off of here, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. And honestly, I do want to keep it off under 15 minutes max. So that was the haul. Oh my gosh, this is oh shit. No, it's not. scratch to 15 minutes because there's something else. But look at this. Oh, she is gorgeous. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. So there is one more, and she is, I guess, a mirror. Oh no. Oh, she is dope. Okay. Um, I, y'all just watch me process that, right? I was trying to make sure it was on the right side. It is clearly. Okay, so the last thing. So, I started feeling really disconnected with my spiritual journey at the time that I started going to seminary school. I actually was going to seminary school for a minute. And the seminary school was great. I learned some really great things about how to read the Bible, and I still use the Bible each and every day. FYI, just if anyone wants to know. I still use that because I do think it's a spiritual tool. I think it has some valid stuff in there, and I pick and choose the stuff that I, see fit and stuff that resonates with me. But anyways, going further into that. So in that process, I did notice though that there was some things that I felt completely disconnected with. And the more you research a spirituality, the more you research where it came from. And just researching, how it got to my people. And the level of that has made me come to the conclusion that I am now with, obviously I'm going to take the things that I need to take from this lesson and then take the things that I don't need and leave them right where they are. But a part of that leaves an emptiness. And so for me, I really want to kind of know where my roots lay and what was my people worshiping, or what was their spiritual thought prior to, because I think there's a lot of knowledge that we just left on the table there. And so I like to get back to that. I like to learn some of that, but I can't do that not knowing my history. And as a um, descendant of African American slaves, that information is lost to me. So here's what I chose to partake in: African ancestry. So I know that this is going to be the part where a lot of people that watch this are going to be curious about the outcome of this, and I will definitely um, go ahead and post that and give like a complete rundown of this. I'm not going to actually go completely through it right now. I'm going to actually save that part for the more detailed vlog of this process. The reason for that is because very simply put, like most African Americans, you may have heard, "Oh, I'm mixed with Indian," right? And I've even heard that in my own family. Not that I doubt my family's validity, but I do understand that that was a common misconception in around that time. That a lot of African Americans think that they have Native American DNA or Native American background, and they do not. And so, I honestly want to know that part because I do believe that there is a lot of Native American in my family. There should be a lot Native American in my family DNA. I also want to know what parts of Africa I'm from, or make up my DNA. Obviously, I would love to set foot on that land just to return that lineage for my family and for my ancestors, just for everything they fought to get me to this point, and to be able to survive all that they went through. I love to step back foot on the soil that they were ripped from. So obviously there's some reasons that I want this information, so stay tuned for that. This has been a more lengthy video. Obviously, I hope to leave the videos under 10 to 15 minutes, but thank you so much for tuning in to Treasure Box Diaries. This is my intro. This was a haul of a gang of spiritual products, but the cool thing is you kind of know what things I will be going over and showing you how to use, manifest, and just spiritually grow from within. Intuitive spirituality. There's no religion necessary when you're in tune with yourself and the universe. And so, good night, peace, love, and light.